You know what's real funny? They putting it in the movies. They putting the crystals, the spell work, the rituals, also the protection that we use for ourselves against the wicked and the evil. Mark my words. See, one thing we gotta realize, most of the time when the people is, you know, kidnapped or missing, or even they come down here and they test shit out, it's in the hoods. They come down to the hoods because they think the people won't be missed, or they think they would be so, adamant on one thing they wouldn't even see what's happening in front of they face. You get what I'm saying? But they don't know that, yes, us people, wherever we at, in the hood or not the hood, we got our own protection. And that's why we should come together. Because, look, they want us to fight each other, but for real, the real enemy is in disguise. The real enemy come down and use us, get us to fight against each other. Also, do spell work against us. People be like, nah, it's like a fucking Houdini or a wizard coming down just doing this. No, that ain't how people do it. They do it without you knowing it. Mysterious, or they use people. See, the best thing about like putting a hex or a curse or a ritual and you want people for it, you can come down. You got money, you can come down, or you can pay somebody money. They won't ask questions. They would just do what you told them to do. And matter of fact, they would tell you to look the other way, and you would think nothing of it, not knowing you participating in the ritual. And you killing your own people. Mark my words. They out here doing crazy shit. The crystals, the spell words. Sometimes you gotta see some of us, our ancestors. That's why I said, yeah, I walk with my ancestors. But we must learn from the ones who came before us. They taught us. They taught us protection, protect yourself. Certain things what you say out your mouth, certain items you wear, it's all for your protection. And we they never really told us what we had to be protected by. They just say do this and do that. Because they know that you must find your own way. But each generation is supposed to learn from the next and grow. So you're supposed to be more advanced. We are the new generation that's gonna tell you exactly what you're coming from, what you're running from, or who the enemy is. That's our job to do that now. See, our ancestors, the ones